Jeff, why are you eating a pig in the blanket?
It has to do with our episode today.
What, eating 2 or 3 pigs in a blanket?
Yeah.
Now you're eating a donut?
Once again, it has to do with our episode today.
Why are you eating that donut?
Today we're talking about buddy cop movies.
Buddy cop movies.
Or the cliches that require you to make a good buddy cop movie.
And how apropos in the fact that there's been a newer buddy cop movie released.
Yeah, they just released the new Axel Foley Beverly Hills Cop 4 movie.
So how many people have you pissed off so far?
I haven't pissed off anybody.
Yeah,
50-50.
50-50.
Is it that high?
So far.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, top cliches to make a good buddy cop movie?
I guess so. Right after this.
Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my time. There is nothing we can do. Stop this plague from breaking through.
Welcome to Whiskey Pop. My name is Jeff.
And I am Zane.
And today we're going to talk about buddy cop movies, or better yet,
The tropes.
the top tropes, cliches that take to make a good buddy cop movie. Because believe it or not, every buddy cop movie has a whole shit ton of tropes.
Yeah, and now we're in this era, I like to call it post-superhero era.
Is that what we are, the post-superhero era?
I'm hoping we're getting there now.
Really? Yeah, because you know the Axel Foley Beverly Hills Cop 4 movie just came out on Netflix, and kind of like, oh, maybe we're getting away from Superman movies and Batman movies and bad Avengers.
Or good X-Men like these.
Yeah, those are good. I told you to go watch those.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about that today. In fact, we need to talk about something else before we go much further.
Whiskey.
That's right, it's whiskey. And what exactly are we looking to imbibe today?
Penelope Straight Bourbon Whiskey Toasted Barrel Finish. Toasted series.
Finish. Well,
100 proof.
does that mean it's
It just-
50 ABV?
Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better.
Hold on to your butts.
Oh, want to try this?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm hot, makeup melting, hurts my eye.
I haven't tasted it yet.
I did. Spicy.
Well, we're gonna review this next Friday.
On second pour. That gives you a whole week to go out and find this bottle. Penelope Toasted Barrel Finish. Yeah, so that you can try it with us next Friday.
And hey, we give it a rating because why?
Because somebody has to.
No, say it.
Because somebody asked us to.
Because we're what?
We're not experts.
That's right. We're experts.
Experts! Experts, Bob!
The first cliche is the proverbial odd couple.
That's right. And you know the odd couples, like these are the guys that they would never work together ever.
Yeah, you have the hoity-toity cop or whatever, and then the one that's total rat nest.
Yeah, you know, like the straight-laced cop who follows all the rules, and the one who like is, you know, stealing cigarette trucks.
the Tango and Cash is a good example of these
Oh,
two.
for sure. That's definitely a
Yeah.
good example. There's tons of movies like that, like Lethal Weapon. Remember, you got the...
Sure.
You know, they didn't really work together. What was it? Jackie Chan and Chris Carter.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. Yeah, Chris Tucker. His name was Carter in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the guy is like, you know, Ruby
One that
Rod.
says, yeah, Ruby Rod.
It's just like a...
Ruby Rod!
Call me.
Call me. Wait, that's a whole different
And
movie.
actually, it's almost a buddy cop movie.
Neither one of them are cops.
It's almost a buddy
But
cop movie.
no, they're not cops.
Listen, the tropes are the same.
Oh yeah? Well, here's something they didn't have in that, because you do have to have this in other buddy cop movies. That's dead naked ladies.
You're right, I shouldn't have done that.
Fifth Element had...
You know, dead naked lady.
Well, she wasn't dead.
But she didn't have much clothes on.
She was like, yeah, she was dead. She was dead and came back to life because they used
but
that
she
generator.
was one of them big round things.
They used that generator on her because she was dead. And she came back. I'm telling you, the trope is there. And she was naked.
The first opening of Lethal Weapon.
Naked.
I got to get him back on track.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You see a naked chick on a balcony and she jumps off and, that starts the movie.
It's one of those things like, would this even sell today? Can you even do it the same way now?
I would hope it would sell today.
Well, it's going to sell, but, is it going to be burnt down?
Billions of Pornhub views prove that it works.
Pornhub dues? They call them dues?
Views.
Oh, I was like, I didn't pay my Pornhub dues. I guess my subscription's over.
Oh, there's dues to be paid.
Yeah, that's right. Don't make enough whiskey for that.
Yeah, give me 8 fingers of that.
8 fingers.
Gratuitous nude naked chick always shows up.
That was always the thing. Yeah.
It's always the thing. I mean, now that didn't show up in this recent recent movie of Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't a good movie.
No, it's still a good movie.
See, you don't have to have lugubrious, nudity to make a good movie.
Are we gonna stand by that?
I'm just saying.
Are you saying that's?
But it is a trope of most buddy cop movies.
And it's a requirement for most movies of the '80s.
Bitch, this isn't the 80s.
The next trope, the next cliche, the lone partner.
I only work by myself.
I don't need a partner.
You know what happened to my last partner?
He died. I
He
shot
didn't
him. He jumped naked off a balcony.
Hi, I'm Triceratops. Hey, I just watched Kung Fury again.
The fact that you even watched that movie.
It is so great.
Once again, not another buddy cop movie.
It is a buddy cop movie.
The guy's dead. His partner dies in the first 2 minutes of the movie.
But his partner, side chick, Triceratops, shows up as his partner.
That is true.
And he says he can't, he works alone.
We'll work alone.
And then Hitler shoots everybody through the phone.
Don't go watch that movie, whatever you do.
It's pretty great. It's only 30 minutes long. I highly
There's
recommend
a reason
it.
why it's only 30 minutes long.
You're sidetracking me on what I'm trying to talk about.
Okay,
It's the
go ahead.
lone partner business.
That's right.
I mean, we have that through the Lethal Weapons.
Yeah, you got
series.
Crazy Riggs versus,
Yes.
Murtaugh, who just wants to retire.
And then there's that one show I never did watch, like Cop Rops or whatever it was called. What? I don't know.
Cop Rocks.
I don't know. Cop Bobs.
How about Last Boy Scout? Did you see that movie?
Okay, Last Boy Scout. That's what I meant.
And honestly, they're not both cops in that, but one is the cop.
Well,
and
Joe's
kinda-
the loner.
In Rush Hour, right?
Yeah.
Carter only works alone. Jackie
That's-
Chan comes in.
That's the whole idea.
He
here.
works alone.
But suddenly, two people that work alone, they just brilliantly.
Next
know
thing, their
how to-
best friends are like carrying them out and holding them like
yeah.
a swaddled baby. And then
And
other
then
guy-
Mueller, he's the full believer. No, wait, she's the believer. Wait,
No, now you're on
Buddy Cop.
That's X-Files.
Sit down and shut up.
Then there's the hard edge cop. The one that's either on the edge or he's just too tough for everybody else. Like Beverly Hills Cop's captain.
well, yeah.
He cussed at like everybody.
Well, you
Get your fucking
Yeah,
always
of
pissed off
course.
at everybody, right?
right. You have to have the hard
Hard-edged captain, right?
Yeah, he's the quintessential yell at you. You're
Get in my office
give
now!
me your badge. Get my
Give me your
badge. I
badge.
quit.
So, you saw that in Beverly Hills Cop. You saw that in Bad Boys.
Yes, you do have it with Batman.
Bad Boys, right? So the captain in there, he's doing the whole woo-saw thing. He's trying to calm down because he's so pissed off all the time.
And it's a trope, and it's you.
They even did that in Last Action Hero. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
And the cop was so angry and so mad he was saying words you couldn't even understand what he was saying.
Well, see if this is clear enough. Give me your badge. And this time you won't get it back.
Another trope that you see all the time in buddy cop movies is somebody is either close to retirement,
They're just too old for
they're
this.
just too old for this shit. Kind of like us.
Hey, I don't know about you. I'm doing good.
Oh, you are doing good.
Right as rain.
You got your AARP card yet?
And I do not have my AARP card.
Yeah, me either. I don't have one of those. They don't give me discounts at Del Taco.
They don't give him a senior citizen discount at Del Taco without him asking. That didn't happen.
That never happens.
How old are you? 15. Shit, nigga, you at least 30.
Okay, so then there's always the good cop, bad cop.
Well, that's something that they do in it, in exchange. But, they change it up too.
One of my favorite scenes I ever saw in a buddy cop movie was Cop Out.
Cop Out, that was the movie I'm talking about.
That's the you've never seen Cop Out? Cop Out's awesome. That's the one where they have Tracy
Morgan.
Tracy Morgan
Are
goes.
you gonna get somebody pregnant?
I love this cornbread so much, I want to take it behind a middle school and get it pregnant.
Tracy Morgan, he's great.
He goes to the interrogation room and he starts spitting out every bad cop line you can think of from every other cop movie he's ever heard. He's even throwing out, "We're gonna need a bigger boat," you know?
Which is a reference to Jaws. But hey, what do we know?
And that's when he's trying to tell his partner, "This is what we call homage." He said, "It's homage, you dumbass."
Who are you, man?
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
Okay, there's also the overzealous partner.
The one that's just over ambitious or just
Goes too far on everything.
too fast, too quick, gets himself hurt.
Or he's like, you know, like Riggs. Riggs was overzealous. You know, he would go as far as threatening to kill himself.
That's from Lethal
to get
Weapon, in
somebody.
case you didn't know that.
Lethal Weapon. Who wouldn't know that?
I'm just making sure everyone else in the audience
Knows what
Yeah.
Riggs and Murtaugh are? Or Murriggs?
Riggs.
Murriggs. Murriggs.
Yeah.
Murriggs.
Riggs.
Did you ever notice that in most buddy cop movies, at least one of the cops' families is just really fucked up?
Well, they are. You've got the crazy, like, the kids are running around all half-baked and mama's running off and all that.
Yeah, she's cheating on him.
It's
or
because he's too much of a cop. He can't keep his family together.
It's
Man,
his whole fault being a cop.
He's going to catch the bad guys no matter what. I mean,
He sacrificed his whole family for
it's
the
like kind of
city.
like Al Pacino in Heat, even though that's not a buddy cop movie.
That's not a buddy cop movie. He's a villain.
No, Al Pacino's
Oh,
a
Al
good
Pacino's
guy.
a good guy. Everybody else is a villain. In
Yeah,
that.
every-
I'm just used to Al Pacino never playing a good guy.
Well, he played a decent good guy.
One time.
And it was good.
One time.
Classic movie.
And it's still not a buddy cop movie.
No, but he was the cop that was self-destructive because he was chasing the bad guys all the time.
That's true, which mentions our next trope, which is tons of destruction. They've blown up buildings in Lethal Weapon.
And then you have your hard-edged, you know,
Cop who's throwing a fit.
he's like, you blew up 17 city blocks.
The mayor's halfway up my ass over this. I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta have that conversation.
I just never want to be a mayor in one of these cities because
Yeah.
you're always up somebody's ass.
You're like, oh, hold on, the mayor's talking to me.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Or like Bad Boys, where they destroy like half the city on the highway by cars flipping and boats falling off of shit, and
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence taking a crap in the car because he's scared shitless because his partner's always done this, but somehow it's scary every time. The funny thing about a buddy cop movie is usually they don't like each other to start off with.
Oh, yeah, they hate each other.
And then they love each other like they're best friends at the end of this thing, right?
They become a power couple.
They are a power couple. So
Oh, yeah.
So would they have like power couple names now?
Oh.
Mergs.
Yeah. Dude, I can't take him anywhere.
And then there's Tango and Cash. I guess it would be Kango. Carter and
I think we're
Lee.
stretching this one.
Carly. Yeah. There's Marcus and Reggie. It'd be Margie.
Yeah, but I didn't watch that movie.
Bad Boys?
Oh, I guess I did watch Bad Boys.
You didn't see Bad Boys 1 or 2 or even
His name
3?
was Marcus.
Marcus and Reggie.
I forgot his name was Marcus.
I just thought it was Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, that's just what I call him.
This is a nice fish, you know? Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
So what about you? Did we forget a trope of buddy cop movies?
Yeah, because I'm really thinking I don't think we fit that. I think we got them all.
I think there's a few, maybe. But, you know, put down in the comments below what we missed.
Yeah, really bad, like quasi-penile jokes. Those are in every one of them, too.
Is it really?
Why is your gun bigger than mine?
I think that's a different movie you're watching.
No, that's in Tango and Cash. Look it up.
In the meantime, please be sure to like, share, and
Subscribe, and don't forget, dang his.
my dong, I guess.
Yeah, because, you know, hey, you know,
It is buddy cop.
these buddy cop tropes are hanging out, if you know what I mean.
And also be sure to check us next Friday when we do Penelope straight bourbon whiskey. I gotta put it in the light so I can read it. Toasted barrel finish.
It's pretty sad, but hey, we're going to be doing that on Second Pour.
On second pour on Friday next week.
But until then, be safe.
And go watch a buddy cop movie like Axel Foley or something.
That sounds like a
Or
great
Tango and
idea.
Cash. Or
I say we tango that Foley.
cheers.